What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today I'm going to be talking about the problems with the new packs, the new things that 2K released. Is this like as big a deal as the situation for Evan Fournier? Maybe it is. Is this a big deal for a lot of people? No, it is not, and I want to make that very clear. Is this a big deal for me personally? No, not at all. Like, it's me personally, not the reason why I'm angry about this, because you guys obviously, I'm going to buy these 3 cards. I'm going to load up on some VC, and I'm going to buy these 3 cards. Am I going to be angry about loading up on VC? Of course I am. Of course I'm going to be angry about this. Am I going to be a little bit annoyed that I have to spend about €70 on the game in order to get the VC for all of these cards to get Pink Diamond Cade? Sure I am, but at the same time, I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it. But what is really a bit of a problem is that not necessarily the paywall. If you guys don't know, again, from the agendas right here, in order to get K Cunningham, you need to... How long is Mitchell's there? For 1 week? But for K Cunningham, is he in lifetime? Yeah. You need to evo every single one of these players. So there's not only going to be 3 of them, there are going to be 18 of them throughout the season. Or there's going to be 15 of them. When do you evo 15 of them up? They have to be original owner. Now that's where the problem lies. Because if you look, you guys can get these guys. Let's look up Jeremy Sochan. You can get him from the auction house right now. Maybe you can't. Can you not? Is his name glitched in the auction house? Shades of. Surely you can get these guys. Yeah, you can buy these guys in the auction house if you want. The problem is that buying them in the auction house isn't going to get you anywhere. Because you can spend all the time evoing these up. It doesn't matter. They don't lock in for K Cunningham. You need to fully evolve an original owner version of the card. And again, I don't even know if these cards are untradeable. I reckon they are. Because everything in the auction house is original owner. I reckon they probably are untradeable to get these guys. But if you could buy all of these guys and you could evo them up and get K Cunningham, I wouldn't care less. I couldn't care less. If 2K put cards in the pack market to be bought, I don't even care. I've always said it. I don't care if 2K put it so that you can buy a card for VC. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine as long as the option there is there to get a card with MT. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're just complaining about nothing. But there is a bigger issue with all of this. Is that, first of all, there are certain countries where you just can't get VC as far as I'm aware. You can't open packs in some countries. So in some countries, like again, there are some countries where the pre-order bonus wasn't VC, it wasn't MT, it was a bunch of cards. So again, there are some situations where you just straight up can't, some countries where you just straight up can't get these cards, which means that there's an entire grind where obviously you can't get them. But the big issue for me with all of this is that if you don't have access to VC, which is again, people in some countries and especially younger people, and this, like, I've been messaged by people in 2K about this, and I just would rather make it a video to give my thoughts on this entire situation rather than put it out in tweets, because I can't really express my full opinion on this situation in a tweet. I'm going to be talking about what my problems are with this and also how it can be fixed. So my issue is that a lot of people are like, oh, why are you complaining? You can get the cards in here. With what guarantee? With what guarantee? You also have to open the packs. And my whole thing is that it is gambling. Packs are gambling. There is no ifs or buts about it. Packs are gambling. And I don't think anyone really, like off the record would say otherwise. Obviously on the record, we have the EA prize mechanics. 2K can't say that because, well, I mean, they're obviously not going to. Because if packs are gambling, then suddenly they would be unethical to have in a game. But my whole thing is that 2K, I felt, did a really good job when it came to last year with equal chance, with giving us the opportunity to go and pick a player that we wanted with packs. And that was cool. That was really cool. The thing is, though, is that there was always the opportunity to get the card otherwise. So if you wanted to buy Alonso, you could buy them with money. And that did, in my opinion, just improve the whole ethos of the packs. I actually don't even mind the idea of being able to buy a card straight up. I think it's cool. I actually think this concept here is really, really cool. But the issue is that if you can't get the VC, if you're someone whose parents don't allow you access to your credit card, if you're a kid, You are being forced to gamble to get these cards. If you are someone who is in a situation where you cannot obtain VC, and I know you can say go play my career, that involves playing a completely different mode. They are essentially forcing people to gamble, which is where I have the big problem. It is almost, and it's locking a game mechanic. It is locking like an entire reward, an entire grind behind gambling for some people. You either have to pay money or gamble. There's no way of actually like grinding the game, grinding it out. There's no way you can grind up these cards for no reason. If you grind up all these cards, if you're a 15-year-old playing this game and you go and grind up all of these cards, you can't get yourself a Cade. Sure, you can get yourself a lot of good cards, but you're not getting yourself Pink Diamond Cade Cunningham. Which, look, is it the biggest deal in the world? No, it's not. It's not. The more I think about it, the more it's not the biggest deal. But I do think that it can be interpreted as a situation where people are almost being forced to gamble. That there are certain people that if they want to get a reward, if they want to do something gameplay-wise, they're being forced to gamble. And you might be saying, oh, but like, it's only one card, it's only Cade Cunningham. The reason why I'm making this video right now is this can't continue. If this never happens again after this season, okay, this cannot be a year-long strategy. This cannot be a year-long strategy. It just can't. We got to nip this in the bud right now. We got to nip it in the bud right now. We've got to stop this. Because I don't think anything's going to change in season 1. I think they're going to have this for the entire season. I don't like it. I think it's completely against everything me morally. I have no problem with somebody opening packs. I really don't. I open packs. I open plenty of packs. I have no problem with it. The thing that I have a problem with this entire situation is that it's almost forcing people into opening packs. It's forcing people into gambling. Heck, I don't have a problem with gambling in general. But in order to do something in the game mode, like, it's literally, like, the agendas, these grinds are a sub-game mode. We all know that. The grind for Mitchell is like a sub-game mode in a game mode. And in order for people to play a certain sub-game mode, they have to gamble. Like, it's just a bad look. It's just for me anyway. Like, I could be alone on this. I'm just giving my opinion. I think it's a really, really bad look. But how to fix all of this? And there are a few simple fixes. The first simple fix is the Evan Fournier fix. Put the cards on TT Online boards in the vault. That is the simple Evan Fournier type fix, is to put these guys just in here. You see, you got Mitchell, you got Odom. Replace the Diamond Shoe Pack with one of these Sapphires. Or replace the Diamond Shoe Pack 1500 MT and 10 tokens with 3 of the Sapphires. And then give almost everyone the trophy as that top board. And then give them in the second board as well. Or put them in the vault. Just something. Something to make these cards attainable. Or, I don't even care about the extortionate amount of MT. There's a highly likely chance that if I opened 9 packs, that I could get all of these cards. There's a highly likely chance that if I opened 9 packs of these, that I get all 3 of the individual cards. Like, you might even get all 3 of these, because there's a 51% chance of getting a 84 rated player. You could get all 3 of these cards by opening a 10 pack box, which is cheaper than 3 of these. It is cheaper than 3 of these. And if you get lucky, you can probably get all 3 of them in a easily. Well, not easily. There's like a 50-50 chance that for, say these are 45 KMT. What am I talking about? I'm done. So it's 6 of these packs. Sorry, 6 of these packs you can get for 3 of these. There's like a decent chance you get all 3 of these in the 6 packs. You're probably going to get dupes, but like there is a slight chance of that happening. But all they have to do is literally 30k MT, 30k MT, 30k MT. Like, I understand 2K aren't going to make them 15k MT because that defeats the purpose. At the end of the day, what 2K want to do is get people to buy VC. They're a for-profit company. I know that. I understand that. But putting a 30k MT price tag on these 3 cards is extortion enough that people aren't really going to spend that unless they really want to complete the grind. And anyone who's out here completing the grind and will spend a 30k MT on these, like, they're going to be set low on MT anyway at some stage, and they're going to be still more inclined to maybe buy VC. And you know what? If they're grinding for Cade Cunningham, they lose their MT on these cards, they're doing that grind. Heck, they might be more inclined on a Friday to buy VC because they're playing and enjoying the mode. But this is not it. This is not it. Forcing people to gamble to get a card. And yeah, sure, it's only a small percentage of people that are going to gamble. Heck, I'm not arsed gambling. I don't want to open packs. I will at some stage. I don't have any interest. The only reason I'll open packs is to get enough cards to get content for videos. That's the only reason I'll do it. I have no interest in it. I don't like gambling. I don't like doing it. I literally just do it to liquidate VC into empty. I will buy the 3 of these cards because I kind of want to get Cade. I'm interested in getting Cade. But other than that, like, it's just a bad look. It's not the end of the world. It's a bad look, and it just can't, like, if I see Season 2 launch with something like this, that's when the rant video comes. This is Cam Mick Curley. This is a new Mick Curley. This is me, Cam, explaining exactly why I don't like something, exactly why it's an issue, and also exactly why it's just a really bad look for 2K. But if we see this, I've accepted that this is going to happen for the next 5 weeks. I've accepted that. It's a given. It's going to happen. Nothing's changing for the next 5 weeks. But if we see Season 2 launch like this, I'm sorry. Again, I know people in the company are watching this video. Ranting Mick Curley is coming back in that scenario. And again, they're not going to make in-game decisions based on whether or not I make a rant video, but just pre-warning. So, yeah, getting even further on the damn blacklist. But, yeah, that's just my opinion on this whole situation. Anyone who knows me knows my stance against gambling is huge. And not necessarily gambling in general, gambling being pushed on people under the age of 18. I think it's the biggest problem that plagues video games right now, and the sooner packs are gone. Like, I wouldn't even mind if you can get in-game currency and buy all the cards. I would actually kind of almost have less of a problem if these were just behind a VC paywall, because if these were just behind a VC paywall, then you could say, you know what, screw it. It's pay to play, but I think people would have just forgotten about it at some stage, being like, look, Cade's gone. But now it's Cade's there if you're willing to gamble. If you can't get VC, Cade's available if you're willing to gamble. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. Again, I'm just the type of person I think this is a situation where I might be on an island. I don't think everybody has the same opinion as me. I actually think most people don't have the same opinion as me when it comes to this. But at the same time, I think it's a huge problem. And I know you might be saying I'm feeding into it, but I'm going to buy the 3 cards, which I am going to do anyway. I'm going to buy the VC. I probably would have bought the VC anyway if they were 30k MT each because I want to do it. But that's not bigger picture. That is not where my problem is. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.